Sawadika, good morning. Thank you very much for joining us for the morning edition of NBT World Brief. You're here with me, Chanita Sidakit KRACHAN. Starting with the first story today, Bangkok authorities report a vibrant SONGKRAN festival this year, with more than 1.3 million people joining water celebrations across the capital during the first 3 days. According to the Bangkok Metropolitan Administration, or BMA, crowds were especially dense at Silom Road, where attendance surpassed last year's figures. Governor Chachat Sidipan says AI camera data recorded that as many as 160,000 entries and exits at Silom, breaking last year's peak at around 100,000. Across 6 major SONGKRAN venues, Siam Square, Silom Road, Icon Siam S2O Land Bangkok, and Ban That Thong, including Khao San Road, more than 765,000 people took part on April the 13th alone. On Silom Road, the final day of celebrations wrapped up last night with lively scenes continuing into the evening. Thai and international tourists filled both sides of the street, many armed with water guns and joining the festivals. Visitors said that they chose Silom to experience SONGKRAN in the heart of Bangkok and were impressed by both atmosphere and safety measures, with several saying that they will return next year. Authorities said that security was tightly managed throughout April the 12th to the 14th, with screening, checkpoints and at Saladang and Nararom intersections, alongside coordinated deployments of police, city officials and volunteers. CCTV cameras were installed along the route, with emergency lanes and first aid stations set up across the area.
ที่เรากังวลมากที่สุดก็อาจจะเป็นเรื่อง emergency lane นะแล้วก็เรื่องแต่ว่าเรามีตัวที่การนับคนที่เข้าในพื้นที่แล้วเมื่อไหร่ก็ตามที่คนเข้าพื้นที่เยอะก็จะมีการหยุดไม่ให้คนเข้าแต่พอหยุดปุ๊บเนี่ยปัญหามันจะล้นไปถึง BTS เพราะ BTS ที่เขาไม่ได้หยุดก็ยังวิ่งตลอดถูกไหมคนก็จะไหลตามลงมาแล้วก็มีการประชาสัมพันธ์กับ BTS เรื่องดูแล
This year's SONGKRAN festival has exceeded expectations, gathering more than 30 billion baht in revenue nationwide. The Tourism Authority of Thailand, or TAT, reported that the April the 11th to 15th holiday period saw stronger than expected tourism activity, reflecting growing confidence among both domestic and international visitors. The authority says that total revenue rose 6% compared to the same period last year. International arrivals are estimated at around 100,000 visitors, up 4%, generating approximately 8.1 billion baht, a 2% increase. Meanwhile, domestic travel recorded nearly 6 million trips, up 7% year-on-year, contributing about 22.25 billion baht in revenue, an 8% increase. Officials said that the success of this year's SONGKRAN was driven by cooperation between the public and private sectors, as well as local communities, helping elevate the festival onto the global stage. The TAT has thanked all partners for helping create a festive atmosphere while boosting economic activity across both major and secondary cities, and says that it will continue to promote Thai festival internationally alongside sustainable tourism development. Authorities are stepping up efforts to contain ongoing wildfires in the KRACHAN National Park, as officials uncovered evidence of large-scale forest encroachment. The Ministry of Natural Resources and Environment has deployed helicopters to support aerial firefighting operations, alongside ground teams working to build fire breaks. The fires have been burning continuously since April the 10th, after hotspots were detected in a protected watershed forest located about 4 kilometers from BANGKOK village in steep and difficult terrain. Park authorities mobilized 30 officers on foot, working with the community leaders and trekking more than 5 hours to reach and control the fire. Another 30 personnel have been deployed in rotation. However, the blaze continues to spread and is at risk of reaching nearby communities. All agencies are ordered to urgently integrate their efforts with additional aerial support and strict enforcement measures to investigate the cause of the fires. Initial inspections found 2 areas of illegal activity, including forest clearing, tree cutting and burning, allegedly to prepare land for agriculture. In the first plot, the fire spread into the natural forest, damaging more than 272 hectares. In the second plot, covering about 1.08 hectares, the fire did not spread into the surrounding forest areas. Officials believe that the acts were carried out by local groups as the terrain is too difficult for outsiders to access. Authorities have documented the violations and seized evidence, with the case now under investigation by KRACHAN police to identify and prosecute those responsible. The Meteorological Department has issued its warning for a summer storm expected to impact Upper Thailand from April the 16th through the 20th. The department has warned the upper part of Thailand to brace for thunderstorms, strong winds and isolated hail, with possible lightning in some areas. The storm system is expected to begin in the northeast and the east before moving to the central plains, including Bangkok and surrounding areas, and later to the north. The weather pattern is being driven by a high-pressure system or cold air mass from China extending over to the South China Sea. This is strengthening southeasterly and southerly winds over the lower northeast and the east, while Upper Thailand continues to experience hot to very hot conditions. Residents are advised to stay alert and avoid open areas, large trees and unstable structures or billboards during storms. Farmers are urged to secure fruit trees and take precautions to protect the crops and livestock, while the public should take care of their health during rapid changing weather conditions. A popular spot to beat the heat this SONGKRAN is KRACHAN Waterfall in Pisanulok. My apology, Kaeng Song Waterfall in Pisanulok, where visitors are enjoying both water activities and affordable local food. Many people spend the long holiday relaxing at the waterfall located along Highway 12 between Pisanulok and Lomsak at kilometer marker 47. During the summer season, the water flows gently, making it safe for visitors to swim. For those looking to capture scenic views, visitors can walk along the rocky riverbank downstream to photograph the front of waterfall, or take pictures from a nearby suspension bridge while enjoying the surrounding landscape. The area also offers a range of water activities along with a variety of food at reasonable prices. Local vendors are inviting more tourists to visit, helping support community tourism and the local economy.
ราคาอาหารก็ตามปกติเนาะไม่แพงก็อย่างปลาเผาปลานึ่งก็แล้วแต่ไซส์เนาะลูกเนาะไซส์ใหญ่ไซส์เล็กเขาก็จะขายตามราคาค่ะเนาะอย่างพวกต้มยำก็แล้วแต่หม้อเล็กหม้อใหญ่อะค่ะลูกก็ราคาอาหารไม่แพงเนาะน้ำตกแก่งซองอะค่ะลูกเครื่องเล่นก็จะมีพวกจักรยานน้ำแล้วก็มีไอ้แพโฟมแล้วก็ห่วงยางแล้วก็เสื้อชูชีพเนาะแล้วก็มีห่วงยางสีอะไรต่างๆเนี่ยค่ะลูกเนาะก็อยากเชิญชวนนักท่องเที่ยวมาเยอะๆเนาะน้ำก็ยังน่าเล่นอยู่เนาะลูกเนาะน้ำยังไม่แห้งเลยน้ำตกแก่งซองน้ำยังไม่แห้งนะคะลูก
And that wraps up our morning edition report. Stay updated with the latest development right here by simply scan the QR code and access our full coverage across all media platforms. Until next time, I'm Shanita Sirakit Krathon. Sawasdee ka.